With the demolition of Victoriaville roof now just about complete, one cherished piece of the facility is now safely stored at the city archives.
Local officials have documented and preserved the 118 Walk of Fame tiles that once lined the floor of the shopping center to ensure those pieces of history live on long after the mall itself disappears. Jaden Billick has the story.
Similar to the famous stars on the sidewalks of Hollywood, the Victoriaville Walk of Fame was established more than 20 years ago to recognize some of the city of Thunder Bay's most influential people. It was spearheaded by the late Andy Coffey and eventually included the names of more than 100 prominent citizens. Fast forward to 2025, and Victoriaville Center is a demolition zone. The manager of the city's engineering division, Aaron Ward, says all of those tiles were removed before the teardown began and are now all stored here at the Thunder Bay Archives office.
We recognize that from the beginning of this project, when Victoriaville was going to be ultimately demolished, that these tiles did need to be salvaged for future reuse. So that's where we, again, identified a process by which we could try to remove them as safely as we could. But you can imagine, again, given that they were being walked on for many, many years. I believe the first tiles around 2001, I'd have to confirm. But again, they've been kind of, under footwear for a long time.
Unfortunately, a dozen of the tiles here were cracked during the delicate removal process. Thankfully, Ward and his team preserved a number of blank tiles for repairs so they can be used for a future restoration. City Archivist Christina Wakefield provided some insight about the notable names that were proudly displayed for over 2 decades.
A lot of the tiles are local sports people as well as local musicians. So Paul Schaefer's tile is here. A lot of hockey players and a number of Olympians as well. So yeah, it's pretty neat to have all these tiles here and just sort of going through and seeing who everybody was and what they did. It's really interesting.
Wakefield says the local archive isn't quite equipped to store large numbers of monuments that will take up a lot of space, and she's hoping that the tiles will go to a greater project in the near future. Some have suggested they become a part of the future reopened Victoria Avenue when the Reimagined project is completed in 2027. Ward says that might happen, and he shares a few other ideas on where these relics may end up.
So we've had some discussions with the Thunder Bay Museum. We've also been in discussions with the Thunder Bay Public Art Committee, as well as there are some other public art components that are going on, just to see if these tiles may perhaps fit into some plans that they have, so they could be whether reused within the new public space or perhaps elsewhere.
Jaden Billick, TBT News.